Hello again, Struckwap. Welcome back to another day of streaming, and today it's gonna be Borderlands 3. And today marks the start of the Mayhem on Twitch week. And for those of you who have no idea what this is, I will quickly provide a link. So basically, Mayhem on Twitch is an event during this week that includes increased chances or increased not chances but increased intervals between which badass viewer events can happen. Also 100% chance of winning wood that the Twitch streamer opens via a red chest via the EchoCast extension. So there is a link for more info, you can read there. And also I'm currently running a giveaway which will be drawn on the 31st of October at 9 p.m. UK time, 21 UK time, which is currently next Thursday, around 2 hours from this time, next Thursday. So I hope this is helpful info for you all. And I think let's just jump into the game and see what changed with this event. It's about time. Haven't played Borderlands in a few days, but that's okay. I played a bit today just to check before the update. I think my game's already updated. I just wanted to make sure it's downloaded all the updates that were needed. So yeah, if you do have Twitch, you could earn some sweet wood from there while I'm looting chests. And I will try, in light of this Mayhem on Twitch week, I will try to get a lot of chests for everyone. So maybe I can do some boss farming, and then I can do some random farming of let's say proving grounds. So let's do bosses first, some bosses, then proving grounds. What was in this zone besides in the Tyrant? Also, some of the Mayhem mods would be the penalties would be reduced in the Mayhem mods. I'm not sure whether this is active yet. It's at 3. Let me quickly check on the Discord the correct. Also, increased XP gains as well. Increased chance for anointed gear to drop. Reduce values for various Mayhem mode penalty modifiers. Basically, gonna copy paste this. It will appear on the screen as well on the chat box, but I'm copying it for all platforms.
For the duration of the event, players who enable Mayhem mode will see an increased drop chance for anointed gear, increased XP gains, and reduced values for various Mayhem mode penalty modifiers. Meanwhile, viewers and streamers on Twitch will enjoy the mayhem of amped up EchoCast features. Badass viewer events will happen more often as we tweaked how those are triggered. This is a permanent change, too, and we've accelerated voting periods during the event to make these viewers controlled badasses even more of a challenge. In addition, rare chest events will have a 100% guaranteed win rate this week instead of the usual 1 in 4 chance. For the duration of the event, players who enable Mayhem mode will see an increased drop chance for anointed gear, increased XP gains, and reduced values for various Mayhem mode penalty modifiers. While viewers and streamers on Twitch will enjoy the mayhem of amped up EchoCast features. Badass viewer events will happen more often as we tweaked how those are triggered. This is a permanent too, and we've accelerated voting periods during the event to make these viewers controlled badasses even more of a challenge. In addition, rare chest events will have a 100% guaranteed win rate this week instead of the usual 1 in 4 chance.
Okay, I think that was the bot reading what I copy pasted. I didn't think about him being enabled when I copy pasted this, but yeah, basically all the info is there. If you want, you can read it on the link that I posted earlier. But this week there will be extra bonuses happening regardless whether you're playing the game or you are watching on Twitch, and whether if you're playing and not on Twitch, it's still the same. The boosts are for everyone, not just for streamers, so any player who is playing would have that increased drop chance for anointed gear, extra XP gain, and reduced mayhem penalties. I'm not sure whether this has already been applied. Let me quickly check what the time was. So I'm gonna head to the official Discord channel. So it's saying 3 p.m. PDT. 3 p.m. PDT. Let me check PDT time now. PDT time now. Currently it's 11 a.m. So that's what, 4 hours from now is when the patch will be. So currently this is not in action. So I can probably just do a bit of farming in maybe, not as I was planning to do boss fights for red chests and stuff, but since I've already started doing Gigamind, I'm gonna kill him once and then I can probably go and do some random trials. Because if it's 4 hours from now, I probably won't be online back then when it starts, but tomorrow I will try and stream earlier than usual, unless I decide to do a build video or something.
Let's go around, huh?
I'm not even using my combo for extra damage after face cast. I'm just gonna kill him normally, without using all the tricks up my sleeve. Where did he go? Ah, that's where he is. Normally I would set myself on fire, then I would switch to this weapon that gives me 250% extra weapon damage after face cast, and then I would start using the crossroads, which recently got nerfed, by the way. From all the things that got patched, it was 80% buffs and around 20% nerfs. The Luda got hit by a nerf, the Fwacker got hit by a nerf, but I think it was fine. It's kind of okay now, even though it was a nerf for the Fwacker. The Fwacker now is more viable for builds like Zane's build that throws grenades each time you fire the first shot of a magazine, because the Fwacker now only fires one shot for each magazine, which is kind of interesting setup. I might go ahead and try this later. Now, I think what I wanna do first is I wanna go change my character. This is my boss farming character. I wanna change to a different one. I wanna change to someone like... Do I wanna try my Deathless Zane? I got a new gun today. I got a shock anointed, or maybe it wasn't anointed, but I got a shock breather. And I wanna see how quickly I can refill my shields with the shock breather on this Deathless Zane. The Deathless Zane setup is a personal project of mine, experiment, so I'm not sure whether in the end it will be nice after all those patch changes. But it used to be fine, not the best but not complete trash, so it was okay. So let's quickly take the breeder if I've got room for one item. If I don't, I might have to just put something in the warehouse first. This is the breeder I was talking about. So with this I should be able to, along with the Trevenator, with shock, to be able to heal my shields manually. In the meantime, what could I place in the warehouse? What was I using? Icebreaker Deathless, so I'm rocking the cryo Deathless. Alright, let's take the breeder now. And one more thing, what was my transformer shield? Action skill cooldown, okay, I think I had another one today that I transferred in the warehouse. This one, no. Well, it might have stayed in the flak. I was farming on flak today. I actually got this weird relic from Eden 6 from that challenge. In the Ember Mire, there's a challenge where you kill like a group of enemies, and they finally dropped this. It's for the first time I'm seeing this. I never knew they have a unique drop. So that's doing something to the bullets. I might want to check it later. Let's try and put one more item into the warehouse and try this electric banjo. I probably should try this banjo on normal mode with some easy enemies, but for now I'm gonna quickly head to the proving grounds. In the meantime, let's see what skills I was using. Yeah, I was going for a one skill build with extra shield. But maybe I can go instead for a barrier. I can always change to something else. I can change to this per se, or I can change to a drone, because the drone would allow me to immediately start recharging the shield. So let's do this. Let's do this to be able to heal my shields. This would allow me to... Oh, it actually remembered what I was using. Okay. So taunting and this. I think this would be a better setup than using the barrier. Yeah, the barrier could give me some extra damage. It could give me maybe shocking, or it could give me a bit of shield recharge delay or reload speed. Could also give me reload speed, movement speed, but I think if I'm using a single skill Zane build, the better option would be to go for either a clone or maybe even a drone. The drone can heal my shields with this, but it's so slow that it's really not worth it. This also helps, but since I'm not doing a movement speed build that much, I'm not going heavily into movement speed, I'm not investing into supersonic man, I'm not investing into synchronicity because I'm using a single skill. But that could change. This build is just an experiment of mine, and I like throwing the grenades myself when using this build. And look at that, this is giving me 3 points to hearty stock. You cannot get points into hearty stock from legendary mods. So with that I get, instead of 30, I get 60% max shields. I'm gonna try and find another Ruffian mod, maybe with 4 points into the shield or 5 points into the shield. This also gives me grenade damage, which is pretty nice, since I'm using the grenade myself. This is the Trevenator, which can heal me. I can actually show you while we're waiting. So this is the cryo. Actually, I need to go and buy ammo first. And just a quick check. Do I have the skill where I can throw a grenade? See, if I had 1 point here, a flacker would have been great, because it would end up proccing this. Okay, so you can see now. Well, this is not taking too much damage to me, so let's equip something that would deal some substantial damage to me. Actually, let's equip this as well. I want to try it. And let's put, just to show you quickly. Just check this out. Oh, come on, do damage to me. I need to get it to do more damage to me. Now I want to try the breeder to see how quickly it would heal me. Oh, it's not hitting me properly. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Let's buy some ammo first. So I want to learn what the best way to heal with the breeder would be. So let's use that breeder, since it's something I'm trying for the first time now. So the Trevonator seems the better option for healing the shield manually. Let's get my shield down again. You'll be seeing that with the Trevonator, when I'm down to like 2000, 3000 shield. Let's get it to... Okay, I think this is fine, so look at that. So it's kind of like 6000 per hit, 6000 shield per shot. Much better than with that breeder. While this is loading up, I might as well go and do a mission or something. Borman nades. Let's queue Borman nades while we're waiting for the queue. Let's see what Borman could give us this time. Sometimes the queue is so bad, so slow. Probably because this character hasn't completed True Vault Hunter mode yet. And this would result in not unlocking all the trials on this character, so it's probably only queuing me for just one of the trials. But yeah, let's go and queue him and see how we can... what we can get from him. And also, what's the map mods? Shoot and grenade and melee damage, and a bit of gun damage and -2 grenade damage. So the grenade damage is actually gonna be only 30% increased. I normally go for a cryo setup on this guy, but let's see with a non-cryo setup how it would be. Oh, okay. And here we are. Team found. Oh, proving ground survival. Nice. How's my FPS? Let's see. Okay, it's not that bad. It's kind of okay. But that's without much explosions happening on the screen. Let's get some ammo, just to be sure. Oh, quick check. Assault rifle and sniper rifle increased. Normal bullet increased. 70 elemental. Okay. So I guess regardless of what I decide to use, it will be fine. As long as it's assault or a sniper rifle. Oh, this was a serious one-shot. How did he even one-shot me? That was 30,000 shield gone in an instant. And can we get a kill or something? I also need to change some items quickly after this, because I'm not liking this Wushan skull with corrosive. The damage seems very bad with this setup. Even though I'm supposed to do more damage to frozen targets with my current relic, I'm still figuring out what works best for this type of setup. It's not as damage dealy as my Rough Rider, but it's supposedly a bit more tanky. But with all the changes that happened recently, and I haven't played this build in like a week or two, I think week and a half at least. And I still haven't decided, from all the builds I've created, I still haven't decided which ones are worthy of making build videos for. Besides my Amara boss killer named Monster Farmer, which I still haven't made a video for, I'm wondering what build I wanna make for Zane for YouTube, whether it would be a movement speed base damage Rough Rider build, or whether it would be a deathless one. The best way, if you're using the Trevenator, the best way would be to probably do it up close, so that the splash damage from the hits of the enemy would heal your shields. I really need to change my weapons after this one, because it's not the most optimal. Okay, I'm gonna change them now, fuck it. If I die, I die. I need an assault rifle, so let's do this one. With this build I can actually spam grenades. As long as we are killing stuff, I can spam the grenades myself. Oh, he's immune to cold, okay. And I need another assault rifle. Or a sniper rifle. Let's equip the phaser. I've always liked the phaser, especially this cryo one, perfect for the build. I do have shit tons of cryo efficiency, by the way, and extra damage to frozen. So this could be actually a crowd control build instead of a damage build, because it helps the whole team with all the cryo going on. So I could try and rework this build to not take much damage at all, and just to make sure I'm focusing on the crowd control to make it a team build instead of a solo build. And that way, point blank shooting with the Trevenator, I'm healing myself. I wanna try how this would work though. How the breeder would work. Should avoid using the pistol in this certain map mode, but the game's almost over, so guess it won't matter much. My shotgun damage is also decreased. Oh, immune to cryo, okay. Hit some electric. Oh, this fuck guy kind of destroyed him in seconds. Impaler. This is actually a good impaler if I needed an impaler. Because with this cooldown anointment, it's good for any class that wants to use it. Alright, well, kind of bad wood. The purple isn't that bad, but it is purple. And it's not one of the good purples. I've never tried this one, but it doesn't seem to be that good on paper. It's an Atlas, but it doesn't seem to have homing projectiles or anything like that. Let's quit the main menu and queue again. Let's queue up again. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more matches and then I'm gonna switch characters. If anyone wants to see me play Mouse or Fwak or Amara, let me know. I can switch. If you wanna see me play a different Zane build, I've got a couple of different ones, one of them being a Rough Rider setup. Movement speed based damage, kind of a squishy build, but it's HP setup. So while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna press continue, and I was on my way to kill Borman Nades for that quest I took. Might as well go ahead and kill him. Although it ported me back to Sanctuary, didn't port me back to where I was in the Meridian outskirts. but rather in Sanctuary. I wonder why that is. Oh, okay, have to port again. I wish it would return me back to where I was when I started my queue. Or not my queue, but where I got ported from. Oh, ammo time. Map mods, skill damage cooldown. Alright, this is gonna be a bit more difficult than the last time I was here, which I couldn't finish up. Breath of the Dying, by the way, is one of my favorite assault rifles, together with Phaser, Wushan Skull and a few others. But this one I do like it, even though it's small magazine size and I need to reload often with it, and it's only corrosive. It is normally good. I'm not sure why it's not good right now. Doesn't seem to do much damage. Normally it does good damage. Maybe this build is just weak, that's why it doesn't do that much. But normally this does shit tons of damage. Especially when I'm playing it on my mouse and I have one that gives me extra incendiary damage. On top of the... I just want to be trying this pistol now. So let's try and see how I can get this pistol to be good. Seems to be sticky only. It doesn't have a mode switch between sticky and impact. Okay, I'm not loving this gun. I thought it would be much better than it is. And again, the game just doesn't allow me to kill this enemy before putting me in a match. Just barely. Oh, some tea. Nice.
Zan's here! Wish granted!
V20 C100B, what the hell? That looks like a bot name. Are you a bot, dude? Bot? Mouse bot? Bot mouse? What's the map mods? Elemental damage increase, Q damage increase. I really wish for a melee build Zane or melee build Fuak to be actually viable, but it isn't. At least not that I know of. Where did they go?
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with that lasso!
I also need to check the banjo relic to see what it does. So Zen just reminded me that I've got this. Do I want to equip it now? Let's try it. Let's try that banjo relic, see how it goes. So I'm losing some shit, but I'm gonna get health this time. This mouse is using the quasar grenade. I still have no idea what this banjo does. It's supposedly doing something to my bullets, making them shock or something like that. So even without the Deathless, this Zane is kind of fine. The difference being instead of 31,000 shoot, it's 20,000 and instead of 1 HP it's 6,700. So the total is better with the Deathless by 5,000. What was there?
Boom.
Oh, out of boom. Okay, let's remedy this, Zane. Let's remedy this.
Get the new guy. Idiots.
Let's try and focus the same enemy that my ally is attacking. All right. Wow, how did he regenerate his shield? I still couldn't tell what exactly this banjo does. There we go. Mouse with the Butcher, my favorite. Haven't played on mouse in a while, but I kind of avoid playing that my Deathless mouse because it's a bit too easy with it. Or not a bit too easy, but I've already sorted a build for her, but it's a challenge for me to sort proper builds for the others. Because mouse is kind of pretty straightforward when you want to make a build for her. Alright. Do I want to vote a different character? Let's try the other Zane. Let's try the Rough Rider now. And see how he'll do. Let's see. Wrong button, sorry. Why am I here? What's my main mission here on this guy? Oh, he's done with everything, never mind. I've been helping someone with killing the boss here. So for this guy I need to go to Sanctuary. The Rough Rider is the Speedy Gonzales kind of setup, the one I've got. If you wanna see it in action, there it is. See in red, 10 points violent momentum, this is 5 points from a mod. Pretty solid mod. Alright, another trial of discipline. I wonder if I'll be with the same modes if he re-queued. The map is assault and sniper rifle minus cryo, minus shock, minus corrosive. Oh boy, that's a lot of minuses. Enagdio and Ugorki. I wonder who those are. So cryo and corrosive are on the minus. Basically I need shock, incendiary and normal bullets. Oh, irradiation. Radiation is also fine, I guess. I wanna try using this bitch. Is everyone here? I guess they are. Am I the lead? Are they waiting? Yeah, I am. Okay. So yeah, this is the Speedy Gonzales I was talking about. But I shouldn't stop moving. As soon as I stop moving, all that extra damage from movement speed is lost. Oh, my bad. I forgot I had a flacker here equipped. Okay. Yeah, the fucker is a bit difficult to handle when you have such movement speed, such fast movement speed. Why do I have a corrosive weapon equipped when I totally removed all corrosive weapons from my setup?
Sup?
Hey, what's up, Sean Christensen? Nice to see you again. And just to let you know, Sean, I'm doing a Twitch giveaway which will be drawn next Thursday on the 31st around 9 PM UK time. Also, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. There will be a Twitch Mayhem week this week, starting in like 3 hours or so from now. Oh, sniper. I did not see that there was a sniper. Okay, I need to remove this corrosive weapon because corrosive doesn't do shit on this map. I thought I replaced it with... what did I replace it with? Radiation maybe? Oh no, I had evolutions with incendiary. Let's use that. This is what I thought I equipped here. Minus 50% corrosive. It's still gonna be better to maybe use corrosive against armored enemies, even with the minus 50%.
How have you been?
I've been fine. I've been playing a bit of Torchlight Frontiers, a bit of Borderlands, because Torchlight Frontiers had an update and it's one of my other favorite games that I play and stream. I'm still trying to find builds that I enjoy. So far, the builds I've tried on Zane are either with not enough damage or with enough damage but with not enough survivability. So I really can't find for Zane and for Amara builds that I really enjoy playing that much. For Amara I found the boss killer build, which is fine. But for Zane, I don't know, I can't find a build that I think is worth it, that I really enjoy, both in regards survivability and DPS. Maybe I'm lacking the gear for those builds, I don't know. This is my most DPS-y Zane build I can get. I mean, I have 10 points into the movement speed damage skill. Violent momentum. Because my mod gives me 5. It's an infiltrator, rough rider setup. So this is the skill I'm talking about. 10 points here, which is 60% extra weapon damage at default movement speed. And if you combine it with the extra movement speed I get while sliding, maybe I should try using a hive. I should probably try using a hive with this build and just move and spam with the rockets with the hive. That might be nice, because if I'm sliding and shooting the hive while sliding, that's gonna be shit tons of damage. So as you can see, this build doesn't have shield, it's using a Rough Rider shield.
Well, I got to go.
Alright, Jude, nice chatting with you, thanks for stopping by. So yeah, I need to try and figure out what the best weapons would be for this build. Currently on this map, I should use in this map incendiary, shock or radiation. Anything else is gonna be weak due to the 50% reduction. What's this? Dead Eye Monaco. Where is the enemy? Oh, up there, okay. Okay, who's left? This guy. Oh, it's two of them. And I guess that's it. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. I'm gonna sign up for another. And then after this maybe I can do a Mara. We'll see. Ah, some extra tea. Nice, nice. Cunning. Let's see the map mods before I switch my gear. So, shield grenade melee damage increased, skill damage cooldown rate increased, but minus damage with tokens. So basically I shouldn't use pistol, SMG or shotgun in this map. No pistol, SMG, shotgun. Okay, they're in a hurry. Well, I'm not gonna help them until I switch my load out if they're in such a hurry. No pistol, SMG, shotgun, so assault rifle, sniper rifle will be fine. Let's put Breath of the Dying there.
You watch your gut.
I do need to find myself a good shock assault rifle. I'm wondering if shock Wushan's coexists. It would be nice if it does. Oh boy, no, 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 no. Don't die now, don't die now, no! Ah! Fucking revolts, man. I know why I'm dying. I'm playing Zane. But yeah. And I'm playing a Rough Rider Zane, so Rough Riders have it rough. So this Night Hawking seems very underwhelming. I was expecting more. I normally liked it on my Amara. Not on this class though. Let's try... Oh no, this is an SMG. I should avoid an SMG. Assault rifle or... Okay, this is my laser assault rifle. It's pretty weak, but it's still better than nothing. And it did get slightly boosted, so it's shooting a bit more often than before.
You look good, stand by.
He was right here. This fire Luda needs, not fire Luda, but ice Luda needs to be changed to normal maybe. The Ludo did get slightly nerfed, but it wasn't a nerf, whereas it was a fix of a certain glitch that existed that allowed players to shoot more projectiles than normal. Oh man, this is gonna be one of those rough maps where we can't do shit.
It's the real thing! There! Woo! Still got it.
Wow, why is this laser spotter so weak? Or maybe this was just a tanky monster. Yeah, regardless what I use, this one is pretty hard to kill. Okay, let's give the laser spotter another try against some different enemies. Ooh, my HP. Alright. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, switch. I might actually go and restock some ammo here. Alright, let's get the Guardian. The laser spotter being shocked does okay damage to him. If only this didn't have the reduced SMG pistol damage stuff. No, 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 don't hit me, don't. Oh shit, anointed as well. Ah, got stuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, no.
End of the road for you.
Where did the armored enemy go? I saw some. Oh, this is it. Someone with armor. Ah, no. Come on. Okay, again. We should eliminate some of the easy targets first. Even though shotgun damage is decreased, I'm gonna try and use this fucker. Who and from where hit me? This team that we have is very badly built. I'm weak, they're weak, we're all weak. We're whacking damage dealers. Even though I'm supposedly on a damage dealing build, I can't find a weapon that actually allows me to do damage. And I'm stacking every single piece of damage I can get from my fucking skill tree to the maximum. Maybe it's the map mods, but I don't think it's the map mods. I think it's just the damn nerfs being too heavy on some weapons. Oh, no, 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 don't die. Alright, what's this? The WOP. Let's give it a try. Was cryo reduced? Oh, shotguns are reduced, so probably not a good idea to try the WOP now. I should also change my cryo grenades if I have some other element. No, I don't. Let's drop them a cryo grenade, by the way, Since I've got two, might as well get rid of one. Where was it? Somewhere here I can see. Okay, someone took it. Good. Would have taken it back if no one looted it, because it's a top wood. Oh wow. Okay, better is your, better is your. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Not sure what was hitting me. Maybe it was many things. Oh, there's enemies down here now. Wow. This map is taking forever. It's probably the first time I've had the team do so little damage and do this so slow. Wow. Wow. The damage of the team is just tragic. Neither of us can seem to do enough damage to clear it. And we do have two classes that are supposedly not Zane. Let's see, what could I equip to help us do some damage? Let's try this. I'm sure this won't change anything, but I wanna try it. Oh, and that turret there is the big problem. Ah, I got cryoed. By what? Ah, no.
You a fighter or not? That man's dangerous! Out!
Okay. Now should be a good time to try and switch some items again. Ah, no, 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 no. Another turret. Fuck, man. Just when I thought I was safe. Okay. Now what's left? Another turret. Come on, how many times will this turret fucking respawn?
Use wisely, sucker!
Wow. Wow. That was a lot of damage that the turret could take. Oh man. So yeah, they did something to this build. Before, this build was not that weak. It didn't die that easy and it did a nice amount of damage. Now it's neither of those two. And it doesn't seem to be the weapons, because I was using the same weapons before. And I even tried some new weapons now, and it's... I know some of the weapons got nerfed, but most weapons got buffed. The majority of the weapons actually received the buff, so... Not sure what has happened, whether it was something before that was helping me do more damage, that now doesn't work. Now I only have assault rifles equipped, so no ammo. I don't think it's the map mods though. It's similar to last time when I tried playing Borderlands. I was just disappointed by how heavy some builds got nerfed. They kind of can't survive. Look at this. We're taking probably half an hour already doing one fucking single map. With a mouse and a FWAC in the team, which supposedly should be huge DPS boost for the whole team. So if with the mouse and a FWAC we can't clear this map within like 15 minutes or so, and we need like half an hour, just think of how bad things are. Probably if I go on my mouse it will be a different story, so I will go on my mouse after this map just to see how things change. Okay, let's give them some time to check the chests. And then I'm gonna go on my mouse just to see if mouse got hit heavy by the nerfs and everything else. If my mouse is weak as well, then definitely something is not right. Why is she in the floating tomb? Oh boy. Let's see. Need to go to Sanctuary in the meantime. Also, I want to check some of the gear I've got on this mouse. After the patch changes, I haven't played mouse in a while. I haven't played this certain mouse build in probably a few days. Definitely not since the patch. So I'm still to check how the Butcher after the nerf would feel on mouse. I was testing an amp setup with this rerouter, elemental projector. The only problem with the elemental projector is I need to find a way, not to find a way, but I need a wall level weapon with AoE splash damage. So a wall level Trevonator or a wall level, what should I call it? That hazardous sellout lookalike weapon. There was a purple weapon that does splash AoE damage that's similar to the hazardous sellout, but is not a hazardous sellout. Hazardous sellout would also be nice if I'm using incendiary weapon as the main one, and it will work. It will work well with this build because most is mostly incendiary. So besides this shield, I normally use the transformer or the stopgap. Okay. For now I'm gonna use the rerouter, see how it works. And normally instead of this elemental projector, I use something like, where was it? Might have gotten rid of it. I had another deathless, but anyways I probably gave it to another character, but this is a nice deathless as an alternative. Mostly for the magazine size and shield recharge delay, but I really don't need the other stuff, mostly the magazine size. So neither of the ones I'm wearing is something special. Okay, let's wait for the queue. Come on, queue. Keep crewing, crew. Alright, Valex, we're gonna keep growing. What's this XO shop? XO shop. Kisses and Hugs shop? I think this is a glitch. Instead of showing me my number and my button F, it's showing me XO instead of okay. And the same here, XO instead of F. So while I'm waiting, I might as well look around what items I'm wearing. I think I had 2 more fuckers. Maybe I got rid of them. Yeah. I don't see them. Come on, Q. But yeah, I wanna try, cause my Zane felt immensely weaker after the patch. He felt nerfed to oblivion. My Rough Rider and my Deathless Zane felt much weaker than they were before. So if Mouse feels weak, we'll see. I'm not sure if it was just me being unlucky with map mods, but it was few maps that I did. I did like 4 or 5 maps already, combined on both builds. Anything worth checking here for Mouse? I'm still to test a messy breakup on a barrier Zane. It might be interesting. Oh, this is probably the Deathless I was using before, with action skill cooldown, which I really don't need on most, crowd damage I don't need on most, crowd resistance. This I was using on Zane, I think, because there I needed the action skill cooldown and the crowd damage. Come on, game, put me in a match. So I really want to see how much the Butcher and the Crossroad got nerfed. Where is my Incendiary Crossroad? Oh, please don't tell me I only left one with Amara. I know I have one with Amara. I actually had 2 with Amara. I had to delete one of them. And on this one I've got any element except Incendiary. Yeah? I've got Corrosive, I've got Radiation, I've got Cryo. I don't know if Shock exists for Crossroad. It probably does. Alright, I'm gonna equip this. Come on, game. If it just doesn't port me, I'm gonna port myself to one of the trials. Let's do... Where is survival? Let's do this one. Oh, cunning, fuck, wrong one. Wrong one. I wanna do survival, so it's probably the second one. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how it goes. If no one joins, I'm just gonna have to sew it, but hopefully someone does. Is my game open to the public? Yes.
It is time to prove yourself once again.
Oh, I forgot to check the map mods. Pistol SMG shotgun increased, also those are negating themselves. So basically less damage from shock and extra normal bullets. Yeah, Moss is still great, Zane is still weak. Amara is still okay, and I guess Fwak is still okay. Why was my other match so bad? We had a Fwak, we had a Moss, and of course me on Zane and another guy on Zane, which I'm fine with us being weak with the Zanes. But what was wrong with the previous match? Why was our team so bad? I mean, I know why I was bad. I was playing Zane, that was the reason I was bad. I was playing Zane on a Rough Rider, which basically gets melted. And it got nerfed very badly. The Rough Rider, I don't know why, but it got nerfed to oblivion. My Rough Rider setup. Wait, I accidentally entered my mech. My Rough Rider setup had so much damage before the nerf, before the patches. Not sure what changed. Nothing on the patch notes indicates a nerf of whatever I was doing with Zane. By the way, amp shields and Fwackers are a very great combo now, because the Fwacker now every time would be shooting a first magazine shot. And if you have a first magazine shot bonus damage and you have an amp for when your shield is full, it will be amazing. Oh, and it keeps refilling my ammo. Okay, Mouse and a Fwacker. That's the combo. It keeps refilling my ammo and I don't need to reload. Okay. This is interesting, this is nice. Also, whoever's watching, if you're not watching on Twitch, that's fine. Just keep in mind that I've got a promotion, not promotion, but a giveaway on Twitch. So you can just head over there, use exclamation giveaway to get your entry, and then you can go back to whatever platform you're watching me from, regardless whether it's YouTube or Mixer. And keep in mind that this week is Mayhem week on Twitch, starting I think 2 or 3 hours from now. Badass viewer event. So now the badass viewer events during this Mayhem week on Twitch, the badass viewer events would be more often. The cooldown in between the voting would be less. And when the streamers on Twitch open a chest, red chest, you would have 100% winning rate. Before it was 4-1. So you have a 4-1 chance to win the wood you select from the chest that the streamer opened. With this event you would have 100% chance for the duration of the week to win this. And the badass viewer event, the badass viewing event happening more often is a permanent change. So those things would be more often, which is a good change to the EchoCast extension. Of course you need to have the EchoCast extension and link it to your Shift account if you really are planning on participating in those events. But for my giveaway all you need is a Twitch account, nothing else. I wanted to do a Gleam giveaway where YouTube and Mixer people would subscribe, but the free Gleam account had very limited options. And I wanted to add different tiers of of sign-ups based on following, subscribing, etc. As for the game I'm giving away, it's Borderlands 3. It's a key. It's an Epic Games key AMD gave me after buying my CPU as a gift from a promotion that AMD is doing. And since I already had the game, I really didn't need it. And I think the best way was to just add it as a giveaway. So no one is joining, which is fine, I guess. Well, at least one thing's for sure, Mouse is fine still. Even with the Flacker nerf and the nerfs from the previous patch that Mouse received, it's fine. I can still spam my grenades to a reasonable extent, and I can still get decent shield regeneration and decent damage. Oh shit, did I pick up something by accident? Alright, let's jump in. Which one is this one? Corrosive. Perfect. So my shock will be effective and my flacker will be effective. Let's get him debuffed by my mech. I really shouldn't do this because supposedly I'm losing DPS when I do it, but I like doing it. So with those grenades I can set myself on fire easily, which gives me extra bonus damage for incendiary. And Mouse does incendiary with this build almost with everything she uses. Probably only her melee attack doesn't. So even though the weapon I'm using is not an incendiary weapon, it still does incendiary. So this was a nice test just to see if Mouse got nerfed, and as you can see, she didn't. She still feels strong as she should be. So all other heroes, except Amara, because she's also strong, need to be kind of tweaked. I'm gonna do one more match on Mouse, and then I'm gonna jump on Amara to try and play around with my weapon damage face slam setup. So a non-melee face slam setup. In the meantime, I want to cancel this queue and restart it. Let's restart it and see. Another hint that many people may not know is, if you end up jumping here and you want to return, like if you missed a legendary up there and you want to reach it, you can climb through here. And then you're back into this zone. So if you've missed some legendaries, if you're trying to do a speed run, to do it under 5 minutes, and if you've not checked the items on the ground, because maybe your inventory was full and you didn't want to stop to pick up the wood, you can always return. Alternatively, you can just, after killing the boss, you can use fast travel to travel to this place, if the item is closer to that part than to this part. Supremacy, alright. So Mouse still strong, that is for sure, without a doubt. Now, one person besides me in the match.
Sup? Time to
Another
fight.
gunner.
Are you worthy?
What's the map mod? Less damage from incendiary. Well, so be it. I'm just gonna use my elemental projector more often. Oh, accidentally. I keep pressing Q by accident, which is my action skill.
Time for the spread. Who saw that?
Oh no, wrong button. Oh yeah, I'm so bad at pressing the right buttons most of the time. Why I'm shooting, if you're wondering why I'm throwing grenades in my feet, is just to set myself on fire for the extra incendiary bonus damage via elemental projector. I'm also shocking myself as well, but shock heals me with my current setup if I'm... Oh no, it actually doesn't heal me with my current setup, because I removed the transformer for the rerouter to get the extra damage amp shots. But even with the extra sacrificing of shield with this setup, I still am fine, as you can see.
Well, crap. Check out that body count.
Alright. Another Bad Your event. Oh, and my not pet, I was gonna say my pet, but my Iron Bear just debuffed those enemies to take more damage. This is why I've equipped the homing missiles on the Iron Bear, because they're kind of like letting me know who Iron Bear is targeting, which means that most likely the same target that Iron Bear is attacking with the homing missiles is the same one that the softening rockets are also hitting, and the softening makes them take 15% more damage from all sources, regardless whether it's me or my teammates shooting at the target. I think the Fwacker is much better like this, with just one bullet in the magazine. I actually like it much more now. Much easier to keep it afloat without needing to reload. As long as you're hitting stuff. Okay, let's throw some grenades and go and res my teammate. Don't stay behind me when I'm racing you. Stay in front of me. See, he did that to himself. He should have just stood still instead of staying behind me. If I'm racing him, he should stay in front of me so that he's taking the hits, not me. It's just only logical to do that. I was gonna race him if he didn't do that. Then the enemy started attacking us up close. Feel like I need to give this guy a deathless relic. I'm just gonna drop one quickly. I'm gonna drop a blood letter for him. I'm gonna drop a deathless relic for him in case he needed some. Maybe I don't have a... There we go. It's my old ones. I don't really use those right now. In case he wants such a setup. I'm still planning to try a Blastmaster setup. I think it would be pretty nice to try one. When I'm going into the bear, it's actually losing me DPS. Come on. Just... Okay, there we go. Just trying to do those massive hits. I heard something dropping. Preacher. If I had a second Fwacker, I would have given him that as well. But who knows, maybe one will drop now. Clockwork, oh, that's 3 purples with anointment. Well, enjoy the wood, chat. Maybe some of those would actually be nice. I've not tried most of those. The Preacher I've never tried. This one I've never tried. And I've tried a Schwager, it's not bad. Okay, maybe I can do one more match, maybe. With this class before switching to Amara. With whom I'm still experimenting heavily when it comes to a non-melee face slam setup. Oh, he's traveling to Sanctuary. He probably wants to leave some stuff into the warehouse. That's fine by me. Let's see. Oh, it started the next match. AC/DC Nemesis or Nemesis. Tordenhest. So we have an Amara and a pending. Okay, we don't have an Amara, we have a Zane. Alright, well, let's go.
Prove your
Oh, I forgot to check the map mods. Oh, extra incendiary. Less damage from shotguns though. I wanna use my butcher a bit more this time.
Hell yeah!
I can't see them. Am I so blind that I really can't see? But I hate wearing glasses, so I ignore my blindness and just play without them. Never tried lenses. Maybe I should try contact lenses, but there's so much maintenance involved with those. See, this Zane seems to be doing damage. I wonder what setup he's using, but on my Zane I have 10 points into the skill that gives me damage based on movement speed, and I've got movement speed from all sources I can think of. I'm wondering what weapon he's using. He's using a barrier, it seems. So I could try, instead of a drone and quote, to use a barrier, but I'm wondering what weapon he's using with this barrier. I need to let him do the damage only, just to see how quickly he's clearing stuff. And I'm wondering what weapon he's using. Is it a pistol? Oh, that's an infinity, okay. So he's using a cryo infinity maybe. Or is it shock? Oh, but that's actually a map with extra elemental damage, right? Yeah, that's why he's doing a lot of damage. Because I'm just trying to figure out why my Zane sucks, even though I've got a build that's squeezing out as much damage as I can and as much movement speed as I can. And my other Zane, which is a deathless setup Zane, similar to how I play most, also seems to be doing less damage than, let's say, a week ago. So yeah, there's something that changed in Zane that they didn't tell us about in the patch notes. Cause look at him, he's just one-shotting them, it seems. And I'm the host, so there's no way he's cheating. He's a legit high DPS Zane somehow. If only I could inspect him to check his build. I'm really hoping they would add such an option later on, so you can inspect people, see their skill setup, gear and guardian rank setup. Look at him. Look at how much damage he's doing to the... How is he one-shotting the badasses? How? This doesn't seem real. Man, even on my FWAC I can't one-shot those. Especially with an infinity pistol that actually does a lot of bullets per second, but not that much damage per bullet. So how did he just one-shot badasses with his infinity? I'll ask him what his build is. Let's see his damage on this boss. Look at that, he one-shot the boss. This is definitely not a legit... He's with a cheated character. He's increased his damage from someplace. No idea how, but yeah. This guy is definitely a cheater. He has probably given himself shit tons of damage with some tool, like a cheat table or whatever. Yeah, this guy definitely not a legit Zane. Okay, let's change my hero. It's sad seeing people cheating in multiplayer. I mean, I'm fine with them cheating in single player, but come on.
Pulling it off.
So I don't remember what I was trying last time I was on this character. So I'm gonna quickly check my skills and gear just to remember roughly what I was doing. Here I've got, yeah, this one. For extra arms deal and personal space. So extra splash damage. I was doing splash damage based stuff. And what I'll do quickly is I'm gonna transfer my low level hazardous cell out to this guy from my other Amara, to this gal from my other Amara. So I'm quickly gonna put something in the warehouse to have room to pick it up later. So let's say I'm gonna put the current hazardous cell out in there. And then I'm going on my other Amara and placing the low level hazardous cell out. Let's see. While I'm here, I might as well just do a quick kill. Sniper rifle damage increased. Okay, so no SMG, I guess.
Here it comes. Feels so good. Didn't break a sweat.
Alright, so now I need to go to Sanctuary. Where's that cell out? There we go. Anything else with splash damage, AoE damage, face slam, maybe something like that? Just checking. Does the conference call count as splash damage or not? This is something I need to test eventually. New clusterfuck exploder. Look at these 3 Murphs and spawn 3 more grenades. I wanna equip this just to test it. So let's throw this one somewhere, not into this room. At Let's throw it there. Did you see this? Did you see this grenade? So let's count the explosions. 1, 4, and then from those other 3 there were another 9, I think. So it's 13 explosions. Let's check again. So first it's 1, then it's another 3, and from those 3 there's 3 more from each, I think. Three Merv grenades. So from the 1 there's 3 more, and then those 3 more spawn 3 each. Consumes up to 2 grenades, increasing damage by 50% each. Wow, this would be amazing. I'm actually gonna transfer this grenade on my splash damage Amara, on my face slam splash damage Amara. I think this would be a great test of a grenade that's purple, and I actually bought this from a vending machine, to be honest. I bought this from a vending machine where Grave Ward is. So yeah, let's switch to my face slam Amara. Just quickly need to equip something on this slot. Where did that hazardous sellout high level one go? So now that I've transferred the low level hazardous sellout to my face slam Amara, which this one it's normally my melee build, but now I reworked it to not include a single melee skill and to just focus on splash damage. Face slam itself benefits from splash damage bonuses, and with this purple mod I've got, I'm getting some extra bonuses to arms deal. Ideally, I would have similar mod that that gives me 3 or 4 points to arms deal, and maybe not that many points into personal space. Because with this build, I probably don't want to be that close to the enemies. And just to check, where did that? Oh yeah, it's in my warehouse. Although will I be able to pick it up when I'm 40-40 in the back? Will it go immediately into my hands? Yeah, it won't. So I need to equip something here temporarily. Pick this one up. Then I need to put something in there. Let's say we are gonna put this one there for now. Take the grenade. So I need an arms deal mod, a new arms deal mod. I'm gonna quickly check. I've got an Amara mule, which I haven't checked there in weeks. I think the last time I checked this character for some wood to transfer was weeks ago. Mule Mara. I'm using this character just to stash Amara wood inside it. And I never needed to use it for the past 2 weeks, but since I'm experimenting with some weird builds now, I think it's time to check if I have some interesting mods here. Something with arms deal. And preferably action skill cooldown and some damage. This would be nice because shotgun damage is gonna give me extra damage to the flacker. But no arms deal. I need that extra arms deal bonus. So the breaker mod won't do much for me. Now shields like this one are much more useful now, because when it drops some of those shield boosters or ammo boosters, etc. Oh, I actually might need this. Weapon damage after face slam. Wow, and it's a cryo ocean skull. Okay, so this is one thing I need to transfer. Let's give it a star. So I'm gonna try maybe sacrifice some of that extra splash damage, but this mod was pretty nice. Action skill cooldown, shotgun damage. This is weapon damage in general, regardless of what I'm using. And I wanna quickly check this, what was it called? Jab cross. Action skill damage and gun damage, so this I'm using on that other build there, I'm using this on that other build. Hyperion weapon damage, this is good for melee setups, but yeah, nothing special here. Quickly checking one more character with which I'm using just to stash gear. I think this unsorted might have something here. Maybe. Let's hope I've got something here. I think the mod I need was not the breaker, but the other one that gives points into the green skill tree. I forgot the name. Not the Phase Zerker, not the breaker, not the Nimbus, not the Elementalist or the Dragon, but I think there was another one which I'm forgetting the name of. Let's see if I've got it here. Or maybe there isn't such a mod. But this one is nice. Assault rifle damage, grenade capacity. Oh, Imbus. Oh, 5 points to 1 with nature. This is nice because that's extra HP. Okay, nothing that grabs me. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna play without switching anything more. This is another candidate for a build video, but until I know the build is worth it, I'm not gonna rush and make a build video. So far I've got one that I know that works, and that's the boss killer Amara I use for farming Grave Ward and named monsters. Okay, I'm gonna go for this mod. I'm gonna find a better version of this. It's called a Brawler mod, so I need something with 4 or 5 points in arms deal. Or maybe 1 point Samsara, 1 point personal space, 3 points arms deal. Alright, let's queue up. Quickly public group, just to check how it goes. And that's how I've spent the skills. I'm actually gonna be wife stealing, regardless whether I do melee or not. That's why I decided to go for this, instead of going for the melee draining. This is how I've got those skills set up. So I'm avoiding the melee bonuses, I'm avoiding blitz, and I didn't spend points into jab cross, but maybe it would have been nice to have some points there, just to increase my face slam damage. And I was trying out, the last time I played I tried out Revelation, and then I tried out a war. I think if I can spend 5 points here just to unlock Soul Sap would be nice, or maybe I need 6 points. But 5 points to enable the use of Soul Sap would be nice, but from where can I remove those 5 points? In here, I don't want to lose Guardian Angel and One with Nature. And in here, I really don't want to lose Forceful Expression, because that's bonus extra damage on top of the one I have. And then if I'm using Shock, that's 20% bonus shock, 30% elemental, which is also shock, so 50%, and then there's those 18%, so that's 68% shock if I'm using shock.
Let's move out.
What's the map mod? Less damage from incendiary, extra elemental damage though. There's gonna be a lot of second winding here. Oh, I forgot to equip the new grenade. Oh, she's gonna run there? Well, so be it.
Amazing. I'm just amazing.
Yes, you are, Amara. Yes, you are. Shonen SpongeBob. Okay. That's a weird nickname.
Thought I had one.
Oh, he's immune to shock. Never mind. Never you mind, little beastie. We've got radiation for you. Right here. Alright, I'm loving this damage though. If only I could set myself on, like, radiate myself. Where is the badass? Okay. That was one shot of that matriarch. Yeah. That's what happens when we stack so much damage. Okay.
Final battle to prove yourself.
Oh, this one got kind of two shot. Yeah, this Amara really works wonders. I really like it, and I think this is worth making a build video for. Although this, mind you, is a 70% elemental damage map and 50% less incendiary. So extra 20% incendiary and 70 shock and radiation, which I was using. Am I the lead? Yeah, I can sign us up for another one. I'm up for another one. Sean and SpongeBob has left the game. I'm gonna do a few more games and then I'm just gonna call it a night, and maybe tomorrow I could start playing and streaming earlier depending when I wake up. Or I could even try and do a build video for this class if I manage to do it tomorrow. We'll see.
Sorry I'm late. There was a thing with the drunken spider ant and the princess.
Good to see you, my boy.
Prove yourself.
Oh, what's the map mod? No corrosive insanity cry, okay.
I'll take you on.
Who is making those tornadoes?
Let's get you up and kill him.
Ah. Oh, really? Really? Did you see what the enemy did? He just ran past me so that I can't hit him. Never a good sign though. If there's so much dying, it's never a good sign. Well, thankfully they left. This is the only problem for me, this anointed militant. He's just doing too much damage that I can't soak, and we don't have anyone to soak the damage in the team. We don't have like a tanky tank, we don't have a mouse. And the militant is one of the most overpowered enemies, if not the most overpowered, because he does those fires underneath us that auto aim, so regardless where you are, if you're within range it will spawn that fire, and if you keep moving it will keep spawning that. And he's too powerful for an enemy that has the ability to spam immunity, so they should either make a big cooldown of his immunity or a big cooldown of this thing. But having both that much survivability and that much damage just doesn't feel right for an enemy. Look at that, I couldn't even step away. I should also probably start using a hex grenade instead of this one that I was experimenting with. Cryo hex, whoever is using cryo hex, that doesn't work on anointed. So I'm gonna quickly grab myself a hex grenade. Then I'm gonna get a shock one.
Thought I had one.
Okay. So I'm supposed to do more damage and heal based on that damage. Thankfully... Ah, shit. This Trevenator is pretty solid though. Oh, did I see a Gamma Burst? Oh, if that's a healing Gamma Burst, that would be pretty nice.
Right, lead grenade.
Doesn't seem to be a Gamma Burst that heals though. And yeah, Pet Beauty is still weak. I'm gonna run out of ammo soon, so I might need to find some ammo boxes. I think there were some down there. Good to be prepared. Badass viewer event. Ooh, wow. Wow, that was a lot of damage. His guardian angel ready. Oh no, no, don't, not the anointed. Let's kill something else. Okay, there we go, we killed something else. I couldn't change on time to my electric. Come on. Kill it. Ah, shit, out of ammo. I knew that would happen. The worst time I could run out of ammo, when the enemy was like one hit left. Okay, at least now I can... Oh no, I can't buy ammo. Or maybe it gave me ammo? Oh yeah, it gave me full ammo after I died. So that's fine. But it didn't give me full grenades, so... not the best. Let's try and find some grenades. Okay, I think we got those. Where did he go? Where is he? Okay. So that in-your-face playstyle is what fits this build, I guess. Without meleeing, just using weapons but up close. Okay, this one's been got. Oh wow.
That wasn't charity.
He's left. And as I'm healing my shield, you see me healing my HP because I'm dealing elemental damage and that heals me. Wife stealing. So I'm stealing myself by dealing shock damage to myself with the transformer. And replenishing two different types of resource with the same thing, with the same shots. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I need ammo. I really need shotgun ammo now. What's this dude doing here? Is he AFK? Oh, he left. Okay. Okay, Guardian Angel, save me. There we go. Ah, fuck. Who got me? How did he reach me here? Where did that Zealot go? There was a Zealot on very low HP. Did they kill it? Yeah, I think it died and it didn't give me second wind. Well, I really hope they fix this second wind glitch, because it's so annoying. What were the map mods, by the way, again? Less from cryo, radiation and corrosive. And they have 40% increased weapon damage, so pretty nasty. Oh, another Amara joint. At least now I have ammo, so I can go all in again. Second wind. What happened to my Guardian Angel? Isn't it ready? Oh, whoa. Ah, shit, okay, I should have Guardian Angel now. Oh, I don't have ammo for this. Please give me shotgun ammo, come on. Okay, 73 shotgun ammo.
Some skill.
Okay. Am I the host again? Yes, I am, I guess. Oh, someone invited me. I could join. Let's see who that was. I don't even remember who No Shop was. Maybe someone changed their name. I'm checking my Discord if someone wrote to me there. But no, no one did. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna do one map with whoever it was that invited me. Voracious Canopy. Maybe they needed help with the boss. Not sure. Might as well ask them who they were. Think I suspect one of the people I helped power level could be this guy. We'll see.
Anyone call for a siren?
Beware the Jabbermogwai, Bolt Hunter. Don't let it get wet.
Why can't I type?
It's time to slay a mighty badass viewer of a... Well, a badass. That's the technical term, Bolt Hunter.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Oh, it's the other way around. Oh, elemental damage. Less damage from shock, that's fine, it's 20% extra still.
You wanna go?
Why only cryo? Okay. Okay. I can do cryo.
Get good or die. All out. Oh, I could get used to this. There's a pick-me-up.
Interesting. So that's a thing I didn't know.
modes.
Hello there, Majestic Cupid. Welcome to my Mixer channel. Nice to see you here. Hope you're enjoying yourself. So yeah, I was just invited by someone to help them farm some weird enemies here. I'm not sure what the deal with those enemies is, but it's some enemies that when you kill them with cryo, they duplicate. I'm gonna leave this game and I'm gonna just join a regular one. If you're on PC, we can play together, by the way, regardless of what your level you are, I can come and help you. So yeah, let me know if you need some help. Also, keep in mind I'm doing a giveaway on Twitch, though I couldn't make a giveaway for all platforms. So if you want to win a copy of Borderlands 3 on PC for Epic, just a key for an Epic code for Borderlands, you can go on my Twitch channel, quickly type exclamation giveaway, and that should allow you to just sign up, and this will be drawn next Thursday on the 31st of October around 9 p.m. UK time. Currently in the UK it's 9:39. So let's say 40 minutes before now.
35 is now following.
Thank you for the follow on Mixer, dude, much appreciated. In the meantime, you wrote mouse, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna switch on my mouse to make you happy, because you seem to be a fan of mouse. So I accidentally pressed continue instead of change character. So if you're a fan of mouse, let's show you my mouse. Okay,
Good
let's
game.
do some mouse. GG, thanks. Whoa, Ivan. Hello, Ivan. Thank you for being in my Mixer. Welcome, dude. And I'm gonna tell this to you as well. I'm currently running a giveaway for a PC Epic Games key for Borderlands 3. It will be drawn next Thursday, 9 p.m. UK time on my Twitch channel. You can go there if you want to participate, and everyone can participate. I don't think you even have to follow me over there to participate, so just type exclamation giveaway if you want to join the giveaway. In the meantime, I'm gonna do a trial, unless someone needs help. If someone needs help, let me know. I've got some more time before I stop streaming today, so I can help you out with whatever, regardless what level content, regardless what level the difficulty. I have different heroes to handle different types of content. And since I'm here while I'm waiting for my queue. Oh, let's open this chest, by the way. Be advised, by the way, that starting in an hour or two will be a new event in Borderlands, which is Mayhem on Twitch. But you don't have to be on Twitch to participate. Everyone in the game would be benefiting from some bonuses. Everyone would be benefiting from increased chance to drop anointed gear and stuff like that. Okay. Well, while I'm waiting, what should I do while I'm waiting for my queue? I could probably go and port to maybe kill an enemy. Let's go and kill Gigamind if we have enough time to try and get the red chest. because he's an easy kill. But probably before I even manage to kill him, I would be ported to a trial. And again, if you need help with whatever or just want to team up, let me know. I'd much rather play together with someone else than solo. Alright, let's see. I'm currently using something not what I normally use. I'm using a rerouter, and I'm using an elemental projector. And this deathless, I really don't need the fight for your life bonuses, so I need to try and find a better one that gives me maybe splash damage or shotgun damage or area damage as well, like this one. Ideally it would give me area of effect, splash damage, and maybe grenade damage or something like that. Alright, let's go get Gigamind. And the red chest that spawns next to him. So with the elemental projector, I can probably set myself on fire with... Oh, what's this? Oh, I need this for my Amara. I keep forgetting to transfer it. This is exactly what I needed. Although it's Atwas weapon damage and torque reload speed, so not really good, but 4 arms deal 1 personal space. If only I can get a better one like this for my splash damage Brower Amara that doesn't do melee. Earlier, just before I switched to modes, I was playing this build, which is a weapon damage face slam build that is stacking a lot of splash damage. So Flacker and other weapons like this are very beneficial for that setup. Okay. Let's start shooting again. Okay, let's just use the rocket launcher just to have a... I want to mess with him, I don't want to kill him right away, I want to kill him with this launcher. Okay. What did it drop? Smart Gun XXL, Hazy Moly Rocketeer. Weapon crit damage, grenade capacity, weapon handling. Fast blast. Never tried this shotgun. Someone told me just earlier to look for a protuberance or something shotgun for him. I think I know which one that is, the one that you shoot when you reload as a rocket, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna look for that. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for my queue, I'm gonna go and get another quick red chest. So back to my vehicle, and the other quick red chest I can get. Where was Electricity? Electricity was it here, or was it the entrance to Electricity? Was it there? No, that's Atlas HQ. Shit, I've forgotten the map. Meridian outskirts. Oh, it's probably... Maybe it was there. Okay, I think it was there. So I need to take this route here. Okay. So there is a chest that probably some of you may not know about. I'm gonna show you quickly after I clear those enemies. Or maybe even before I clear them out. They're not gonna kill me while I'm running, doing parkour. So basically you need to go here, you need to go here. Then you keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. And then it is here. This is it. A very easy to get to without much effort. This is actually pretty nice. 20 action skill cooldown rate. Of course it's not 31, but it's nice for a purple one. So if anyone is on Twitch at the moment, they can actually get this wood via the extension. Oh, and that's the Typhoon Deleon cache. So why can't I wood it? Typhoon Walks. I'm missing one. I think I know where it is. It's either there or somewhere here. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for the queue, I might as well do that. It's still doing something rather than waiting in Sanctuary. So, first of all, which would be closer? I wanna try and go there first. I wanna spawn a Cyclone, because it's faster. So, okay, let's kill those first. Oh, I should have taken his Cyclone. Well, missed opportunity right there. Alright. Badass viewer somewhere. Where is they? Where is that place where the... It's pretty far away, I think. Well, screw it, it's gone. So let's see if the Typhoon Walk is here somewhere. Kind of forgot where those are. I've done most of them on Amara and Zane. Oh, thanks for the taco. I do enjoy me some taco, Majestic Cupid 35. Much appreciated. Okay, let's see. And this launcher, if you're wondering which this launcher is, it's called the Hive. It drops from Princess Tarantella in the Splinterlands. It's a very nice launcher, by the way, perfect for when playing MOS. And why I'm going into the... If you're wondering why I'm going into the bear, I actually shouldn't, but I like going into it because it shoots missiles that that make the enemies take more damage. On bosses it's nice because that's extra 15 damage from all sources. Are there any ammo boxes? Because only 3 bullets left. Oh, there we go. Oh no, again, not ammo boxes. The green glowing thing is... oh, Echo Walk.
Hi there! Welcome to No Roast for the Wicked. I'm Lorelei.
Wait, I missed my waypoint, fuck.
Yikes, kinda put me on the spot.
But I think the Typhoon Walk is not here and it's actually somewhere around this way. Oh, there was, if I remember correctly, there was actually a challenge there as well, a crew challenge. Might as well do that as well.
Wonderful thing in the whole world. I'll have one of those then. 8 sugars, please. Lorelei, I gotta ask, you're so cheerful. How do you keep that up all day?
Oh,
Oh, that's just the caffeine talking. I'm a right nightmare otherwise. This one time I got robbed before the morning pot was on. I put an espresso scoop through the guy's throat. Here's your coffee.
Warwa is a
Terrifying. Thank you.
how would it be best to describe her? A ray of sunshine, maybe? It's a
Meowkaroon.
blast to be around her.
Many throats.
Meowkaroon! Oh, I've never seen a Meowkaroon. Man, I'm loving those things on Mixer. I'm loving that the Mixer chat is all lively now. Pretty nice. Thanks for all the stickers, guys. It's pretty nice to see those popping up there. Normally the Mixer community when I stream is not as active, but today it's the other way around. Pretty nice. Glad to have you here. In the meantime, which way do I go? This way? Let's take the Cyclone. And if you want to see certain content, if you want me to do some chest hunting or boss farming, I really don't mind. I'm just playing for the sake of playing because I like it. I don't mind doing certain type of content. And now I'm just queuing up, as you see. I'm queuing up for trials. But in the meantime, I'm doing this. So yeah, as I said, this mech can make the enemies take extra 15% damage. That's why I'm just using it as an auto bear and not actually shooting from within it. Baron Noggin. And crew challenge completed. I've done all the challenges and all the things across my characters, but I don't have a single character that has completed everything. Because on some characters I've done some things, on others I've done other things. Mostly it's Amara and my Zane, I think, that has some of the crew challenges and stuff completed. Oh, a boring gun with face cast. But status chance. Okay.
Clip sad.
What else? By the way, the Hive. The Hive is a great option, a great launcher to use with the rerouter. Why? Because each shot you fire would be benefiting from this extra 120% bonus damage, and each shot you fire with the Hive splits up into multiple projectiles. And I believe, I haven't confirmed this myself, but I believe that's how it works, that each of those splits would also benefit from this amped damage. Let's see. I'm gonna go and grab some ammo for it, and then once I do, I'm gonna try it out. It's easy to tell which projectile has been amped because it has a slight glow to it. Oh, something happened to the sound of the butcher. That was weird. That was definitely weird. Okay, where is that Typhoon Walk? I'm really missing one Typhoon Walk here. I'm wondering where it could be. Well, there's only a few possible places somewhere here. Oh, it could also be down there. Oh, never mind. Proving grounds gunning. Let's show some mouse kicking ass. Ass whooping galore. Who am I teamed up with? Far Racer. Pistol SMG and shotgun damage. Oh, I love me extra pistol SMG and shotgun damage. So we have a Fwack in the house together with the mouse. So I guess I'm gonna be doing the tanking, even though I'm losing my shield with those amp shots. So I'm not as tanky as per se if I use a transformer shield.
Need a diagnosis?
That's a nice back shield, by the way. So, did I buy ammo? Yes, I did. So let's see now if those amped shots would be working.
Bring it, scrubs.
We would be able to tell if the shot is amped by the color of the trails of the rockets. Yes, I think they're benefiting because look at them, they look a bit more reddish.
For me, Borderlands 3 will play it with other games for the prize of the best game of the year.
Same for me. Borderlands 3 definitely has a nice story. Maybe the story for some people is not as epic as the story in Borderlands 2, but it's very hard to top Handsome Jack as a villain. That's for sure. But the game itself is pretty nice, pretty enjoyable. It's pretty enjoyable for me to play it. It has random matchmaking for trials, it has random matchmaking for other stuff, like for campaign. So it's got most of the stuff you want. It has random matchmaking for slaughterhouse, and it has 3 different slaughterhouses compared to Borderlands 2. So it's definitely few steps in the right direction for the franchise, and it definitely has a lot of potential to grow. And we're getting, in a few days, we're getting the first free content update, which is not a small one, and it's a fun one. Then we've got confirmed 4 paid content updates that are coming, included with the season passes. By the time we hit September 2020, we would have all 4 of those being released within that 1 year after the launch. So the game definitely is worth the money, and even though some people don't like the Epic launcher, well, they would just wait 6 months, they would play it on Steam, but that doesn't mean the game isn't worthy of the Game of the Year title. There are some other games that came out this year, but Borderlands for me is, yeah, sitting over there at the top of my list for the games that got released in 2019. But that's just my personal preference. I'm a fan of looter games, regardless whether it's ARPG, isometric looters, or whether it's looter shooters. I'm just a loot addict. I love getting loot, I love farming, and I love when the game is rewarding me with enough loot. I'm not a big fan when I have to grind too much for XP to get the max level, or when I have to grind too much to get the wood. I'm fine with grinding for min-maxing, which is what Borderlands is all about. If you want to min-max your build, you want to grind tons and tons of grind. But if you want to get the basis of your build, it's kind of pretty easy. You don't need to spend months of just trying to get that weapon. And this is where it strikes gold, I think. It has a perfect balance of difficulty and rewards ratio. Mayhem modes, I like that there's only 3 Mayhem modes. It's not as heavy as the OP modes in Borderlands 2. And we're still to see proper raids. Like, there's gonna be the raid coming with the first paid expansion, I think. The takedown, the first takedown. Because in an interview, one of the developers, I think the game designer, kind of said takedowns. I think he slipped and said takedowns. Multiple, so I think all those 4 DLCs, or at least more than one of those DLCs, the paid ones, would be takedowns, so that would be different raids. This is just me guessing here, but I'm assuming each of those takedowns would be a sort of a raid, which would be kind of like a longer version of the trials, like the raid on Digistruct District, or whatever it was called in Borderlands 2. So that's gonna be nice if that's the case, if there's gonna be multiple raids, multiple takedowns. The first one we're seeing is gonna be the Mali 1 takedown. So maybe there's gonna be a takedown with Children of the Void or remnants of the Children of the Void. Maybe there would be one with creatures like the dinosaurs and jabbers and rats, etc. I'm really enjoying playing with this launcher. I've not used that launcher as much, so I think today is the perfect time to start using it. There's a badass viewer. Just look at this rocket launcher, it's so nice. On Mouse, it's one of the best on Mouse, and unlike the Jericho, this doesn't hurt my teammates. So it's not as people call the Jericho a cancer weapon. It's actually pretty nice weapon, pretty useful and helpful. So it's one of the weapons worth farming, even if you missed your chance to farm it during rare spawn week. I think this weapon is definitely one for everyone that's playing Mouse to just have one copy of it. Regardless whether you have good anointed or whatever stats, I'm just using a basic one and you can see it's still pretty solid. I probably should get one for my Amara, for my splash damage Amara. I think it would be also beneficial there. I'm gonna wait for my teammate. I think he's wooding or checking wood. And the sound you're hearing, by the way, is my shield getting filled and amping up my shot. I'm gonna show you. What is this dude doing? Come on. Yeah, he definitely was looting something. I wonder what he found. Oh, he started moving and I didn't see it. Okay. Maybe a snowdrift? Alright, let's go kill us an enemy. Oh, I'm the leader, nice. Well, we've missed our chance for 20 or 25. Oh no, we didn't miss our chance for 20, just for 25 minutes remaining. I'm gonna do something quickly. Get that debuff going, and now I wanna do this. Oh, the fuck did a lot of damage. Is he using a Luda? He might as well be. The Luda, even with the nerf, seems to still be a pretty OP weapon in the right hands. Especially with the Flak or Elemental Projector Amara. Face cast, boss killer. Where is he? I wanna resurrect him. Oh, his pet has him covered. Look at all the corrosive happening here. That's a ton of corrosive. Recursion, okay. It's not bad, but I'm not that big of a fan of those weapons. Wait, is it cooperation? Oh, competition. Never mind. I must have left competition after power leveling someone. Well, my bad. Let me apologize.
Passable skills, I suppose.
Yeah, I must have forgotten to change it. I don't need that Trevenator, I've got others. I'm a fan of Trevenators with shock, but this deals bonus shock but doesn't do shock as a base. It does do radiation. If I find a low level radiation weapon with splash, I would need it. Transformer Shield and Shock Trevonator is good healing. Very good healing for your shield. I'm gonna do a few more matches. Let's queue us up. Actually, I'm gonna add this guy. He seems like a friendly guy. Let's add him. So yeah, if you're using a build with a lot of shields and per se you want extra shield regen, the Trevenator can save you. Earlier I was using on my Amara this thing. Oh, what was the guy called? What was the guy's name? Far Racer. So how can I invite Mr. Far Racer into my team? I guess he has to accept. Well, I'm gonna give him some time. If he doesn't accept, I'm just gonna queue up. Let me check something on my Discord in the meantime. If there have been any shift codes. Shift code expires in 19 hours. So that was last Sunday. Okay, I already used this shift code. Well, the guy's not replying. Oh, there we go. He's here. I think it was just lagging. The game was just slightly delaying. So let's queue up. Wait, why can't I queue up? Oh, I need to change the wood. How do I change the wood settings? Oh, wait. I need to invite him. Invite. Cooperation. Because I accidentally joined him instead of inviting him. Okay, he joined. Now I can start the queue. That makes sense. Okay. Where do we want to go? Let's just continue, see where it places us. We can go and queue shift. A quick shift queue. Oh, and there's a red chest here as well. I wonder if this chest actually drops anything but green and white. Probably doesn't. Actually, it doesn't even count as a red chest. Oh, can we queue shift before the match starts? Let's see. I'm not gonna use the mech just so I can speed things up. Okay. Maybe. No. Now, Instinct. I want to see the map mods here. Let's see the map mods. Less cryo, less corrosive, extra pistol, SMG and shotgun. Perfect. I love extra SMG and shotgun on most, especially shotgun, because Butcher is probably my favorite sounding weapon. Just hear this sound. It's pure joy for my ears, hearing the sound of the Butcher shooting. Alright, heal up, shield up. So we got everyone except Zane. And double the fuck, double the rack attack, probably. Let's see. Well, they're using gunslinger, so they're most likely on a crit build, by the way. Oh, actually I can see their mods. This one is using the purple mod. Not the purple, but the purple colored mod. And this one seems to be using a gamma burst or a rack attack mod. I think this little turtle kind of thingy is the gamma burst one. Either gamma or rack attack, but it's definitely not a crit one. Although rack attack can have a pretty solid crit Megavore setup as well. You can see my shield keeps replenishing and I keep shooting those amped up shots. And it just shit tons of projectiles. And if you're interested about this build, by the way, I have a video on YouTube about the setup. It was few patches ago, but the main setup is kind of what most people are probably using on a Deathless Grenadier setup mode. Deathless Bloodletter mode. I'm gonna show you quickly after this fight. So this is kind of how I got the skill setup here. And I'm gonna show you the other three in a moment. If you're on Twitch, of course, you can see the skills from the EchoCast extension, but since there's people on Mixer, I want to show you what I've got skills wise. Oh, I'm on fire, perfect. That means I'm gonna do extra incendiary damage. And I do incendiary damage with everything except my melee attacks, maybe. Okay, I think we got them all. So this is what I've got here. Only 4 points into Cloud of Lead, and then here 3 points, 4 because of the mod, and here 6 points because 3 plus 3 from the mod. And for Wang's Doctrine I've got only 1 point from the mod, which means I didn't need to put points all the way to Wang's Doctrine in the skill tree. So I've kind of tried to only take things I need. Before I used to play without getting capstone, without those things here. I mean, there are different setups. I do have alternative versions of the setup depending on what people need. But this is definitely kind of the build that probably most people would be using. Ideally I would have 1 point for Wang's Doctrine and 4 points into Desperate Measures. This is my ideal Bloodletter setup if I can get one like that, with good bonuses as well. Something like grenade damage, splash damage, or incendiary damage, or something like this. Let's switch to a bit of a Butcher setup. Who's here? Hunter? Predator? Oh boy. Second wind for the win. Yeah, this is a bit less tanky as like I normally use a transformer shield or a stopgap or something like that. Something that's I think it wasn't stopgap but front loader or something. The one that reserves shield. But for the most tankiness, you probably would wanna go for a transformer shield. That way when you're using electric grenades, you can throw them in your feet if the enemy is right next to you, and you would get extra healing from the transformer. Or you can use quasar grenades. Many people use quasar grenades on a bloodletter to heal. Alright, another token. Oh, I think I've reached the limit of action skill cooldown, because this didn't give me even 0.1. I'm gonna stop putting into cooldown and I'm gonna put more into other stats. I'm really happy that now we have a limit. We have a limit of how many Guardian ranks you can get, and that's 850. I really think the game needed this, because otherwise it would turn like Diablo, people just constantly pushing farther and farther in the Guardian ranks, the same way people do there with the what was it called, Paragon levels. Oh, I accidentally pressed my skill, but I guess that's not a waste. The Devastator is also a good damage dealing gun for splash damage setups. Especially if you have a double penetrating Devastator with extra splash damage on action skill end or something like that, it would be pretty nice. Although for most you probably would wanna avoid extra etc on action skill end for now until Iron Bear gets buffed up a bit more. And you probably would wanna do after reloading or something like that, or after using action skill you might wanna get that extra incendiary damage bonus. I think that's one of the better ones for most, the extra incendiary damage. Of course this is not nowhere near as good damage as a Butcher or that Hive Launcher, or a Flacker for that matter as well. Actually I got a Flacker equipped, so I can try and play a bit with it. I didn't hit much. Okay, let's go to the badass with that Flacker. Okay, what's the map mod to not be doing that much damage with this Flacker? That's strange. Should be doing shit tons of damage to those. Maybe because of the armor, and it's converting some of the damage, or actually not converting but getting bonus incendiary damage. Okay, let's switch to this one. Yeah, they're kind of tough to kill even with the Butcher. Let's switch to this then. This might be a bit better against those. Where is that person who's dying? Another thing you can do with Iron Bear is use it as a nuke. As soon as it's out of cooldown, you can summon a new one, and if it's right next to an enemy it will explode. You can see in a moment I'm gonna do it. If there's an enemy next to my Iron Bear. If you have a shield that gives you cooldown reduction after using action skill, then you would be able to spam Iron Bear even without spending any skill points into Iron Bear cooldown. So you would be able to recast Iron Bear before it's expiring. But when it expires, it's nice that it charges towards where the enemies are. So will this guy target my Iron Bear or will he target the players? And on this guy you probably might wanna throw the hexes in his feet so that all the extra splits actually hit him. I'm gonna do Iron Bear right next to him. Iron Bear makes him take more damage from all sources, which for team play is amazing if you have Thwack. Because on Thwack or Amara, boss kill or Amara, that 15% extra damage might as well be 150,000 if they are using the correct weapon. I've done 1 million damage with Thwack on a basic crossbow, on a crit build. On a fadeaway, Gorillas in the Mist and Blinking Eye build, with the crossbow, on a regular trials map without extra elemental damage because it's a normal bullet item. On the crossbow I did 1 million damage, and I've seen people one-shotting Grave Ward with Amara on a face cast setup boss killer. With the crossbow, that is, one-shotting Grave Ward. So the crossbow is a weapon that it's not for everyone because it's a bit difficult to shoot, and also, by the way, I'm gonna do a last match, then I'm gonna have to end my stream because it's 12:24 AM, so 24 minutes past midnight. One last trial. Let's let my teammates know as well.
Let's hunt.
Come on. There we go. So I'm assuming by now probably the patch has already hit us. The patch where Mayhem on Twitch would be happening, where there would be a lot of decreased Mayhem negative modifiers. So I'm not seeing it because probably I need to stay in the menu to download it, or maybe there's still like 40 minutes left before the patch hits us. It's supposed to be in 3 PM PDT. 3 PM PDT is where the patch is hitting us. So maybe it's still kind of early. Maybe in the next round hour is when it would hit us. And this is extra elemental damage. So this map would be even better.
Thank you. Next. Check out that body count.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this quicker than usual. Can we speedrun this? Can we do it under 5 minutes? Let's see, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to not go into Iron Bear, just to make sure I'm squeezing the most damage per second I can. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this slow spawning, but not much we can do about it. Okay. Badass viewer. Is that the her status? Or her status? I'm not sure how the correct would be, but in any case, getting oh. Yeah, I'm gonna get a second wind. There is no doubt about that. With so much AoE going on. Let's throw some more grenades in the meantime. Need that extra heating. And this is the other bottlenecking, the other throttling of the speed we can clear the map. The enemies are spawning one by one on each side. One here, one there, one here, one there. So maybe the best way would be to split into 2 people on one side, 2 people on the other side, and try to spawn kill the enemy as soon as they show up. Look at that, now we have no one there. I think that was it. I'm gonna quickly grab some ammo. Oh no, there's one more here. So this is just unnecessarily prolonging the run, making it harder to do it in 5 minutes. But I've done it. It's not impossible to do it in 5 minutes. It's pretty doable. But you really need very nice coordination to make sure everyone is staying in the correct place to spawn kill the enemies when this throttling happens. Okay, time for rockets. Speed things up a little. Rockets in every direction. Oh no, there's a glitched one. Or maybe not. Sometimes it spawns behind those containers you're seeing here. And it's very difficult to kill it when that happens. Yeah, we can do it under 5 minutes, but it's fine. We were pretty close to it. If the game wasn't throttling those spawns, it would have been a different story. Since we've missed the 5-minute mark, I can just wait for everyone instead of rushing. I'm gonna even use my mech for the woes. Shooting those grenades in the boss's feet means that the splits would hit him pretty quicker instead of having to travel around and then find him with the homing. So it's just faster DPS. It's not more DPS but faster DPS when you shoot the grenades in the feet of the enemies, especially if it's a big enemy like the Tyrannosaurus, or the Indo Tyrant or whatever, the big dinosaur enemies you find. If you shoot under their bellies, in their feet, the grenade would split and then all those splits would hit the belly of the enemy as they're going up. That's not bad, but it's a face puncher. By the way, one thing you may not know. Face puncher can allow you to dominate enemies with domination on FWAC from range. So if you're playing FWAC and you're in a domination build, if you want to dominate enemies without going up close and hitting them with a melee attack, Face Puncher is what you need. So let me see if I've got room to pick it up and drop it for the FWACs here.
Ahoy!
Alright, well, I'll have to go. Now I'm just gonna say goodbye to my team. Sometimes if the host quits, some of the people lose some of the gear they've gotten after reaching this point, and so yeah, I've tried this with my domination FWAC. I've tried it and it really does work, and I can dominate enemies from afar with the Face Puncher. I think domination needs to be reworked. First of all, only being able to dominate an enemy once, it's okay, fine, that we can live with. But only being able to dominate one enemy at a time is pretty bullshit. I think it should be 3 enemies, and maybe with some mods to be able to dominate up to 5 enemies at a time. But I can live with just being 3. But it's gonna be fine if you can dominate an enemy more than once and to dominate up to 3 enemies. That's gonna make the domination build a bit stronger. And what we need is the pet damage reflected from he bites being increased substantially, maybe 100% increase to that extra damage. Because the pet build should be all about the pets dealing damage by damage reflected. I think that would be a great way to center a domination build, and he bites should apply on the dominated targets as well. That way the pet build, which is currently very bad, well, not very bad, but it is bad. I mean, you can still complete stuff on Mayhem 3 if things align, if you get good mods and everything, but it's pretty hard to get all the things to align, to get the best possible mods, and you really need good gear as well. But you're gonna have a bad time. Especially if you get to the Trial of Cunning or the Trial of Fervor, it's gonna be very hard for you sewing, especially with a domination build. It's not impossible, it's just very slow. So yeah, I'm gonna stop my stream now. Thanks everyone who watched. Thanks for all the stickers and just for being here in general. Until next time, folks, keep it cool and see you around. Goodbye.